Legend speaks of the galactic ley line, offering the ultimate power of the universe to those who seek its glory. That is the mystery. Utilizing the latest technology, a living starship has been built with the power to find the galactic ley line. How did you come by that ship? I must know. The enemy's weapons are attempting to force open the hatch. By twist of fate, it has fallen into the hands of an outlaw. An outlaw not in the habit of listening to warnings. An outlaw named Gene Starwood. That's my last shell. You want to taste it? His luck is about to change, but few installed. Think goodbye, Gene. Together with his crew of bounty hunters, he'll take to the stars. I'll blow him to smithereens! I'll blow him to smithereens! Outlaw Star. Weeknights at 12:30. Time.
Ken's legacy. The least favorite look for Ken. But, you know, it's when they still did the animated style too. It's not the real ultra realistic like 6 is. But
Round 1. Fight.
ain't my favorite look, and I had to use this look to picture the difference between each Ken. I need to get Street Fighter 6 and buy Terry Bogard as DLC and my Serenity. But like I said, instead of spend money thoughtlessly, Ultimate Edition. Get all the kit, because I've learned this from buying Street Fighter 5, because when I bought it, I didn't have all this stuff until I got an upgrade, until PlayStation Plus gave me a free upgrade to upgrade the stuff to have all the characters. That's why I have everything now in this. That's like, they're gonna come out with the Ultimate version. They're going to. You wait on Street Fighter. You wait on Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, because then you'll get everything. Or a special edition, because that means you'll be able to get all the Season Pass DLCs when they come out. It's like I did with Fatal Fury. For fighting games, you wait.
You win.
Exactly. You wait, you win. It's all about patience. All about patience. I mean, going back to the whole thing what I did with the video with the quartering, it's just because he blatantly lied. I will actually watch the rest of that Will Dafoe clip, and to tell you the truth, I watched the whole thing. The pointing was not an aggressive, hey, don't you do that again. That's more of like, you sure about this? It was just switched to look like something else. And it's probably the same thing with the Vanessa Kirby interviews. It was just taken out of context. So if anything, if I were Pedro Pascal, or Pascal, you know, yeah, I think Pascal. You get the point. If I were Pedro, I would sue the quartering for defamation. Because a lot of people believe that. A lot of people. And not just only the right-leaning people I follow on social media. You know, well, I don't follow much of those people, but you get the point. It's not only them, but even some of the left-leaning people I follow on social media believe that Pedro was doing stuff he shouldn't be doing. So this is like a real devious lie. And really, like I said, whatever happens financially for the quarry, oh well, yeah, you know. That's what, I mean, honestly, that's what I said when I talk about something like with celebrities or anything like that. If a celebrity gets hit with an allegation, I say the word alleged. Allegedly. When you say that word, you can't confirm or deny. That way, you won't have no financial consequences. See, that's the thing I get tired with people that are social media stars with, you know, they get this ego where they think anything they do and say that it's not going to affect them negatively because of that. Oh, buddy. I mean, look at Logan Paul with this crypto scam. Oh, he's getting railroaded so hard. I'm just being honest. It's like, I would not blame Pedro for
Round
coming
one.
after the quartering.
Fight.
In fact, that'd be like the most logical thing that that could be the most logical thing he could do. I can't believe I'm saying something on one of my gaming videos, but I had to bring it up because you know, going back, it's like we were all led to believe something that was not there. That's what I'm saying. You gotta really read up on stuff. You gotta really watch the clips. You gotta read up on everything that goes on. And this is not even about wokeness or anti-wokeness. Because if it was the other side around, it was a left-wing person that was making a claim that isn't true on purpose and cutting out something, then honestly, I'd be against them for doing so. It doesn't matter who's doing something. It matters what the subject's about. If you don't conduct yourself honestly, look, I'm not gonna say I'm honest about everything I do. And matter of fact, the only reason why I got the physique I do right now, and I'm getting close to my fitness goals for my body. Yes, I did cheat. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I fasted. I did cuts. I took hydroxy cut. I took pre-workout. I took whey protein. I took creatine. I took testosterone boosters. I'm not gonna say that I did everything natural, and I did that stuff so I could keep eating the stuff I want to eat and still be able to get in shape. I'm not gonna lie to you. I admit that's where I will say I'm dishonest. I would not take any fitness advice from me personally because, yes, I did use cheat sheets. I'm not gonna lie. I just have a problem that other people lie and never apologize for it. It's like, especially if you are a social media personality, even if it's a news, politics, or entertainment, people have every right to know the truth. So, what is it? I think that the quartering lie. He's almost getting there with Grums. And when you lie all the time, no one's going to respect you. Why should they? But see, that's the thing. That's that's the wonderful thing about life. That's the wonderful thing about life is that you get caught in something you shouldn't do. People are going to make you pay accountability. I knew that the quartering was a grifter. And there was a time I didn't share no ideals, but I did watch that kind of the junk. There was a time I did that. Now I finally see things as they truly are, as it's truly intention. I woke in the third eye. I am the third eye sage. Okay? I'm a sage with the third eye now. You're not going to come to me and piss in my face and tell me it's raining. But I'm just saying, in general, I did nothing wrong by responding that way. Because I watched and I'm like, interesting. It's nothing like what's being told on the news articles. It's not, on the not news articles, but story feeds, whatever you call it, the social media versions of what the news is, or these grifters that take a couple seconds of a clip, cut it out, say something like this. It's just like those master debater, podcast bros that only cut out, the rest of the girls' argument. I'd like to, if you're gonna at least argue with college girls, if you're gonna at least make your whole career arguing with college girls, don't cut out the whole thing. And the reason why they do it is because they know that the girl made some sense, and they don't want that. That's gonna hurt their brand. But if you're a real man, you're a real alpha, bro, you all this alpha male energy, I like you to just sit down there record the whole thing, upload the whole thing with no cuts, and let the whole point get out. As if, you know, if you really believe in your point, if you have faith in what you're selling, if you have faith in what you're selling, then I gotta be honest. You wouldn't need to cut out anything. You wouldn't need to cut out context. You know, it's like, you know, it's not having faith in your argument. Now, is it? I'm not a debater. I'm not gonna be honest. I'd be terrible at a debate. But if I was gonna debate someone, I'm gonna upload the whole thing. I'm not gonna just do what makes me look good because that's, you know, that's intellectual dishonesty. And I'm sorry I got this. I know this is supposed to be a video, you know, but people in the comment section just, you know, I'm telling you. I tell you and I'll say it again. Watch the whole clip. Watch the whole thing. Not just what looks good to you. Watch it. The whole thing. Start to finish. Start to finish. And then come at anyone with whatever you have. Don't just give in the outrage no matter what side of politics you have. Don't just come out this like, oh, this is crazy. I can't believe this person. No, watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. Just watch the whole thing. It's okay to say that you've been through bamboozled. It's okay to say you're wrong. Why are people so full of themselves? It's okay to say you're wrong. I'm not right. Like, I just told you my sin. You know, I got me, you know, swole based on, you know, using stuff. I did went to the gym, and I did make attempts on trying to eat clean to some degree. But half of that is supplements. I'm not gonna lie. Half of that is supplements. And I wouldn't gone to where I was without set supplements. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna try to sell them. I think we should try to be more natty. But I will admit, yes, half of getting a good bod, like a Street Fighter or Tekken character, isn't just going to the gym. You need supplements because we don't have the hormones to do that stuff anymore because the new food and new stuff and stuff in our groceries and pharmaceuticals or, you know, prescription medications has kind of took away, you know, especially for us men, testosterone. You know. And that, you know. The natural hormones our parents had and our grandparents had that came naturally, we don't no longer have that because of stuff that's in our body. Unregulated foods there on purpose to keep people down. They don't want no one looking good or feeling good. They don't want that stuff. That's why American food's poison. All of it, almost. Even the plant-based stuff is slightly healthier for you. Slightly. But still has other things in it. I think going on a carnivore diet, get yourself a natural steak, have Irish butter being cooked on stuff, eggs, guacamole, and avocados. That's that's the best that you can get, and some vegetables, some broccoli, and stuff like that. Or go for leaner meats like fish and chicken. But make sure you have some vegetables and fruits involved in your core diet. But either way, let's be honest. You know, living in America is unfortunate with how the diet is on purpose. It's not just that. But, you know, but the point is, if I can admit that I use supplements in my workout, why can't the quartering admit that he just took a one or a couple of clips out of context, you know, just to fit in with the hashtag of Pedro Pascal fatigue? That's crazy. But won't have that same energy when Sydney Sweeney goes and literally subliminally put out Yahtzee-like messages. Now, I had to look at that too. I was wrong. I thought she was, it was just jokes and banter. But I was told I was wrong, and I accepted I was wrong. That's what I'm saying. Why is it hard for these people to admit they're wrong about anything? Why?